on the YouTubes. That's on the internet, the World Wide Web. If you're like me, using web crawler or possibly Netscape if you're fancy. Again, two teams coming in with some early season stumbles. Chamberlain 1-2. The Miller-Highmore Herald Rustlers 1-1 on the season. Again, both teams very different. Chamberlain has a younger squad with only 4 seniors getting the starting nod, and 2 freshmen. Meanwhile, Miller has 7 seniors on the defensive and offensive side of things, so that is going to help them quite a bit. It looks like on the field that Chamberlain went ahead Miller won the toss. They deferred to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to receive the ball. If you're looking at your radio dial, hey, go ahead and get on your phone and look us up on YouTube. But if you still want to look at your radio dial, the field runs south to north, and Chamberlain is going to be running from the south side of the field going towards the north. Meanwhile, the Rustlers are going to be defending the north side and running to the south. And getting ready to kick this one off. It's going to be I think it's going to be a pretty outstanding game if you look at this. And again, you just suspend all disbelief and realize that high school sports, no matter what the outcome is pretty darn amazing. Again, first quarter here, getting ready to kick the ball. Starting quarterback again for the starting offensive players again for the Rustlers. At quarterback, Derek Brueggemann. Running back is going to be Talon Ping, Isaac Hunter, and Chase Hurd. Tight ends are going to be Luke Norton and Jordan Haleman. The guards are going to be Brecken Anderberg, Oliver Fitzke. And the tackles, Cole Cavaney, William Russell, and the center, Terrell Schlechter, the offensive side for the Rustlers. Chamberlain go ahead and there's a little bit of a squid kick fielded by the up man right about the 33-yard line. So Chamberlain's going to start with this thing at the 33-yard line. .11:42 to go here in the first quarter.
He's trying to tell me what he wants. Very good on the part of the Cubs, but not able to get that double wing offense quick, and we'll see what kind of improvements they.
And they're going to reset the clock to 11:56 on the scoreboard. As
I shouldn't be doing this. All I did was turn on my microphone to get in position, so I think I'm probably done.
we'll see how it goes. All right. Pistol formation. Man in motion for Chamberlain. Pitches into the backfield, and they're running the ball up is the number 35. That is Hunter Frederick, the fullback senior. And he carries that one ahead for about a 4-yard gain. So again, from given the fullback position, he is going to be doing quite a bit of running, but you look at him doing some blocking as well. Ball now second and 6, short 6, long 5, whichever way you paint it. Chamberlain on the ball. Same movement. This time in motion is going to be Cruz. Brennan gets the ball, handoff up the middle, but it's going to be stopped after a short 2-yard run, making the first initial hit on that tackle for Miller, number 19. Safety Chase Hurd, he spotted it and just was finding the hole right there. And there's another, again, 2-yard gain. That is going to be 3rd and 2. We'll call it a 3-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Well, Chamberlain again. Man in motion. Handoff goes to the motion man. He's going to try to find a hole on the left side. Does, and all the way through after a 6-yard pickup is Cruz Brennan. And in on that tackle again early on right there, number 10. That is the 6'5", 190-pound senior Isaac Hunter. Also coming up on that one as well to help drag him down. The corner, Jordan Heilman. And the lineman Oliver Fritzke making the first hit that allowed them to drag him down. So we got a first down with 10:05 to go here on the scoreboard in the first quarter. Man of motion this time. Again, different running back, same motion, but going to hand off to the fullback around to the right side and coming up with a 2-yard gain. That there is looks like they threw it. He might have bobbled the ball a little bit after a 2-yard gain. Let's see if Mr. Frederick is able to keep that one in his hand. He's up to the 50-yard line. Excuse me, across the 50 up to the 48. And that is not a possession one. That is a penalty flag. And that is against Miller. And that's going to be hands in the face mask. So they ask him to add another 5 yards onto that one. And it's going to be, it should be 2nd and 2 right now. And again, man in motion this time is going to be for Chamberlain, number 15. And that's going to be Austin Rose. Nealon keeps this one. And he's going to run that right up the backside of the center and get to the 40-yard line for a first down. So here we go again. Nice crowd here. It's a night they're celebrating about 8 people going into their Hall of Fame here for the Rustlers. For Chamberlain, 9:20 to go in the quarter. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Again, handoff. And they're inside right away to stop that run. Big number 50 for the Rustlers. That's going to be Brecken Anderberg. We talked about him pregame. And he is definitely helping this team slow things down. Hunter Frederick, no gain on that one. But again, thanks in part to a great stop there. And we talked, there's a little bit of passing for Chamberlain, but not a lot. But you'll see him kind of do it periodically. And I look for it to happen once they get across the 40 to try to catch some guys off guard. One tight end on the line, the other one in a running or wide receiver position. Again, another run up the middle. This one stopped again from Frederick, stopping on the tackle there for Miller. Sam Crago as well as Fritzy. And they were in there right away, 8:17 to go here. That's going to bring up 3rd, and actually they say lost a yard on that one. So 3rd and 11 as we get to the 8:07 mark. Very packed up here. We got a game cube going. We got 2 radio stations. If you think you need to tune into any other football game in South Dakota, you're wrong. 3rd and 11, 42-yard line. Nealon takes it, rolls out. He is being pressured, and a big sack and tackle right there. Huge play by number 50, of course, Brecken Anderberg, popping that big tackle for a loss there. And that is going to be, again, holy smokes, that is going to be about a 14, well, maybe a 12-yard loss on that one for Nealon. And that's a huge tackle by Anderberg. So here we go, 7 and 18. We're going to see a punt here coming off the foot of number 14, Jackson Cedarface, the sophomore for Chamberlain. Big high punt, end over end, going to go all the way. They're going to get out of the way. Let it roll, and it takes a friendly Chamberlain bounce all the way to the 15. So it's 6:59 to go. That's going to stop the clock there. And we're going to have an officials timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout here ourselves. It's 6:53 to go here in the opening quarter of this ball game. Right back on KOKK.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Well, welcome back here to Dakota Sports. I'm Aaron Wenger. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And what a great defensive game we've got going on right now. Again, Rustler's doing a great job. Now we're going to see if Chamberlain can match it. We said this is going to be a defensive battle. And that's exactly what we're getting here. 6:53 to go. Again, 0-0 score. And that scoreboard update brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care for their area sports scoreboard update. Thanks to them and everyone else. Well, the Rustlers get it and go with a running play right off the bat inside there to make a big tackle for Chamberlain after a run of no yards. Anthony Salinas, the junior nose guard, 5'9", 250 pounds. And it'll be a 1 yard gain there for the running back. Now the ball is at the 17-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 9. In the backfield now, along with Ping, is Chase Hurd. Run goes now to the A gap, and that one is stopped as running the ball that time is Ping again. And so that's about a 2-3 yard pickup. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 19-yard line. 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. And, boy, this is going to be, again, a battle of the big boys up front. Let's see what happens. Quarterback set back, power formation. Brueggemann dropping, looking for a pass, and finds an open receiver over on the far side. Going to be to his right. And they're going to spot that ball as a first down. So a nice 9-yard pickup. It goes from the 19 to the 29. Excuse me, that's going to be a 10-yarder. Let's give them all the credit for the pass. So a nice reception there by the tight end there. That one on the reception there is looked like it was Cody Fanning. Or excuse me, that was 88 Avery Stevens. Run on this one. And this one, a nice little run up the middle this time to the 30. Coming up off the bottom pile is Ping again. It looks like he's going to be doing a majority of the running as he gets a nice 3-yard pickup. So 2nd and we're by the marker there. I'm going to give him, I swear that moved a little bit. We're giving a 4-yard carry on that one based on where the sticks are. 8 yards on 3 carries so far. Ball in the 31-yard line. 4:58 to go. Handoff again, this time going up the middle, this time to Horn. And a good job. Or excuse me. It was going to be Hurd. And that's going to be enough for the first down. So another big 10-yard pickup there. And Chamberlain they had some big stops early on, but now it's slowing down a little bit. As Miller finding their mojo. And again, handoff this time snuffed out in there early and just handling business. Number 50, Chisholm Bloom, the 6'1 junior, as well as number 73, Anthony Salinas, again inside there as that nose guard position. That was going to be a 1-yard loss, and that Hurd on that loss there. Now we're going to go ahead and pistol formation. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Dropping back, looking for a pass option. Rolling out is Brueggemann. And finds some running room. Gets past the line of scrimmage and makes a nice little 6-yard pickup. Finally forcing him out of bounds is Salinas. But a good pickup by the quarterback. Saw he had space there and went ahead and made it happen. 3rd and 4 with 3:32 to go here in the first quarter. So a scoreless game right now. Again, defensive battle early on. Chamberlain was able to get it across the 50 before they had to punt. Now, looking at a 3rd and 4, can Miller-Highmore Herald push this ball from the 45 all the way across to the 50 for that first down? Handoff inside, but boom, another big hit after a 1-yard pickup there by Ping. Huge tackle there inside by Brennan. And Briley Brennan, the freshman, again, speed. He hit that hole faster than the running back did. He knew what was coming. 3:11 to go here in the first quarter. 4th down, and it looks like back to punt for Miller is going to be, for the Rustlers is going to be Joran Heilman. And let's see where this one goes. Heilman, big punt, booming kick, high, spiraling kick, and fair catch call for at about the 16-yard line. So they exchange kicks, they exchange it all, even the exact field position. Second possession coming up for Chamberlain here. Again, both these teams looking to put together another win, their second win of the season for either one of them. So 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And the Cubs here starting out. Quarterback directly under center. Man in motion. Handoff pitch to number 15. And that is going to go to Austin Rose. There's a flag in the backfield, though. That was almost before. That was before the pitch. So we go from no yardage or no gain on the play. And it's going to be a penalty, looks like, against Miller-Highmore Herald. And the Rustlers bringing in their man, saying, "Hey, let's talk about this. How do we avoid getting that same penalty again?" So it's going to remain 1st down. They're going to move them up 5, a 5-yard penalty there. Let's see what number 5, Nealon, can get going here as he gets back under center. Man in motion this time is Brennan, and he's going to have a nice little run up the middle. Going to be a 4-yard pickup for Brennan. And that's going to give them a nice short 2nd down attempt here. Chase Hurd on the tackle on that one.
4 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 1. The ball's on the 26-yard line.
So Miller, we talked about this before. Miller's got to figure out who to key in on, whose assignment's in the game. And that motion tight end is not necessarily a calling card. Again, same motion. This time quarterback drops back. Nice pass and pulls it down. Unbelievable leaping catch there by Chase Knipley, the tight end. And he's going to put together a beautiful reception there. Again, not quite 14. We're going to say a 12-yard reception there from Knipley. And first pass, again, moving the ball. So they're trying it once in a while, get you to suck in, and as soon as you suck in too far, that's when they'll go over the top for you. 1:26 to go here in the first quarter. Rustlers, again, looking to come up with another stop here. Cubs, same formation, this time 2 tight ends back. Another play that was, again, trying to do a little bit of a bootleg, trying to do a handoff, and miscommunication between 2 running backs and bobbled in the back. This time coming up with a tackle for a loss off the fumble was number 10 for Highmore Herald, Isaac Hunter. Excuse me, not Miller-Highmore Herald. Right at the handoff, the quarterback handed off to, as he was coming back from Cruz Brennan. I don't know if Brennan was supposed to get it. I think it was supposed to go to Rose, but again, both of those running backs bounced into each other, bobbled the ball, and quarterback Nealon was able to get back on it. We have 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now that takes them all the way back to the 30-yard line. Snap goes, and they're looking for a pass. Here comes dropping back. Nice pass catch up the middle with the reception with a big hit. Reception on that one was Xavier Donovan as he picked up 7 yards, but just popped bigger than life right there by number 10, and coming in with just, again, lowering his head, getting to the lowest level possible as Isaac Hunter creates the fumble, picks up the recovery. And, man, that was a big hit and a big play there as we have 21 seconds left here in the quarter. And a fumble recovery again by Isaac Hunter. So, again, solid defense is what we've seen in some of these games from the Rustlers. Now, if we can get them to get one score up there, that gives them a huge gain here in this, again, very strong defensive battle. Rustlers are down now, getting ready to go. They're looking for a pass play, dropping back, firing deep down middle. No one is there even to stop them, and Isaac Hunter finishes it out fully. Gets the 38-yard touchdown reception on that one there. Beautiful job there by Hunter. And I guess most importantly, you got that offensive line there, that heavy senior-laden offensive line of Miller giving pass protection the entire time with the 13 seconds remaining on the clock. 2-point conversion coming. And here we go. Going for two. Lone back in the backfield. Passing on this one. And if the reception is good, it's good. And there it is. 2-point conversion. A pass from Brueggemann to Hunter. Score with 13 seconds to go in the first quarter here in Miller. 8-0 in favor of the Rustlers.
The next time you're heading through Miller, make a stop at Pump and Pack. Fill up the tank or just top her off. Pump and Pack features gas, premium gas, and diesel too. Head inside for your favorite snacks and drinks. Pump and Pack is the place for hot stuffed pizza and hamburgers, breakfast foods, ice cream too. Miller Pump and Pack is proud to feature Bevo beef products, including ground beef steaks, jerky, and beef sticks. They're open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Your locally owned and operated C-store. Pump and Pack, 709 North Broadway in Miller.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Well, welcome back here to KOKK again. Wow, there's so many. The flies are creating feedback situations. It is not the announcer or anyone on the press box. The 13 seconds will go here in the first quarter here at the home of the Rustlers, as they just scored a huge touchdown, and the whole play as the kickoff is going to roll out of bounds, and a illegal procedure going against the Rustlers. So again, the whole play really facilitated by Mr. Excitement number 10. We're talking about, of course, Isaac Hunter. And Hunter, again, on the defensive side, finds a receiver as a cornerback, pops a receiver in the gut, ball drops down, he recovers the football on the fumble, and then the very next play gets a 38-yard touchdown pass and cleans it up with a reception for a 2-point conversion on the pass play as well. So I think if you're taking any early votes for player of the game, it'd be Isaac Hunter. Again, fumble caused, fumble recovered. This time, Chamberlain's not going to take the ball at the 35. They're going to push Miller back and have them kick it off from the 35-yard line. So forced fumble and a fumble recovery, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And this one, again, a squibber down the bottom, fielded early up and brought up by the up man. And finding a nice seam there was Xavier Donovan. And he took it all the way from the 30 up to the 50. They're going to say they crossed the line. And he's now in the 48-yard line in Rustler territory. So the Cubs again cruising, but we got 3 seconds to go. They're going to have one play here to end the quarter, and then we'll go ahead and flip it over to the second. And, boy, I tell you what, if you can pop this thing in quickly or at least get yourself into the red zone off of this one play to end the quarter, you're doing well. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Chamberlain under center, man in motion again. This handoff goes to Brennan. Brennan brought down after about a 3-yard gain by Heilman. And Heilman after the 2-yard pickup, excuse me. And that's going to be against Chamberlain. It's going to be a holding call. So there we go. So that's going to, and that's a offensive penalty. So the quarter should end on that, but they're going to mark it off, and both teams are going to go to their own zone. So we're going to go ahead and bring it right back here again. Score: Rustlers 8, Cubs nothing, right here on KOKK.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
Whip Custom Farming can help with all of your crop production needs, from planting to spraying to harvesting to trucking. With over 50 years of experience, Whip Custom Farming is prepared to meet the individual producer's needs, from the entire annual operation to individual per-contract jobs. Whip Custom Farming is available to do the complete job or work alongside you and your existing equipment. Find us online or call Trent at 605-350-2867. Whip Custom Farming, looking forward to growing with you.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Well, welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Aaron Winger, and